We can see it sells about 400 times a month, split between all the different colors and stuff. But this one right here is an awesome find, and we definitely will be picking more of these up at different stores. In today's video, we're about to hit the road and go make some profit finding items at my local Ross and TJ Maxx. This video is going to be an awesome guide if you're a new Amazon seller, because people ask me all the time, what's the best way to get started? How should I start finding products? And in today's video, we're going out to hit some real stores to find some profitable products to sell on Amazon the simplest way I know how. We'll be at the store in just a second, but what we're looking for is profitable name brand products, stuff that people are already buying and selling a lot on Amazon. We don't want to have to worry about creating our own product or doing any of that legwork. We can find a ton of products that people are already buying pretty profitably, already selling super well on Amazon. So I'm gonna go hit my store and see how many new products I can find to add to my own business. So I'm sitting outside Ross right now. I'm about to go head in, try to find some profitable products to sell on Amazon. And the whole time I'm gonna break down what I'm looking for, what products you can sell on Amazon as well. And I'll show you all the essential data that I look at so that I know I'm actually gonna make a profit on this stuff that I'm buying. Yeah, so first I wanna check out like some backpack type products. It's always good to think like seasonally, right? We're going into back to school season while I'm filming this. So let's just check out and see if any of these might be good. When I actually saw this one a second ago, and when I scanned this with the SellerAmp app, you see the Marshalls has these selling for about 12 bucks right now. And then over on Amazon, that same item is 30 bucks. So when we plug that in for 12, we're gonna make 581 per unit. There's 2 of these on the shelf, so we made 10 bucks. And let's try to see if there's any more of these backpack products. If not, we'll keep looking around the store. All right, so I scanned a section or two at that Ross and just wasn't finding too much. I want to keep it completely real with you guys, but luckily there's a ton of stores like that in pretty much any city. So let's go ahead and try a TJ Maxx. The one near me has a bunch of like beauty products, more backpacks, lunch boxes, that type of stuff that I tend to do really well on. So let's check that out and see what more we can find. One of the really big things I've learned about selling on Amazon after 5 years myself, and I've seen thousands of other people actually build successful Amazon businesses, is that an insane amount of progress in this business literally just comes from consistent daily effort, not giving up on that step one. So we're about to go hit that TJ Maxx and probably find a lot more profit. But if that's you and you're feeling like selling on Amazon's impossible, starting any side hustle is impossible, you've tried a little bit, it's just not clicking. I've been there, trust me. I even started to sell on Amazon a long time ago. I tried it for about a month or two. I just wasn't making any money. It didn't make any sense to me. And so I gave up, and I came back around to it a few months later and it actually worked for me then. But make sure you're using all the resources available to you. You got a ton of videos on the channel to dive into. We're about to go find some more profitable products so you can see what those look like. And at the end of the day, just remember that you can accomplish almost nothing on Amazon in a few weeks, but you can absolutely change your life in a year. Trust me, I've seen a ton of other people do. So the biggest thing to take away from this video, if you learn nothing else, is to just be persistent. The secret to making money online is that almost everything works. It just comes down to how many reps if you're actually willing to put in the effort that it takes for that business to work. Whether that's selling on Amazon like we're doing today, starting an email business, starting a marketing agency, anything like that, it just takes consistent daily effort. So the biggest thing is just don't give up on whatever you're starting. When it comes to finding the right brands, you don't even have to know what you're looking for most of the time. So this brand I've literally never heard of, Kopari, in my life. Maybe some of you guys are really into like beauty brands and stuff, but I did notice that we see this red clearance tag right here. It's got 2 of them on there as well, so that means it's been discounted twice, which is definitely going to help us make some profit, because when I scan it with the SellerAmp app, we can see it's selling for 26 bucks on Amazon. It's not the fastest seller in the world, but it definitely does sell. And since we're buying it for 10 bucks, we almost double our money on this item, so it's definitely worth taking a risk. You can also see a lot of the other offers are up at like 29 bucks, 30 bucks up here, right? And so we're definitely going to have no problem selling these for 26. Very solid profit. And you've probably never heard of this brand until today, but now it's helping line your pockets. And when I'm out at the stores, one of the things I really like to look at is small, lightweight products, just because the dollar per pound of that item is really high usually, which means shipping is super cheap. So I grabbed something like this, for example. It's on clearance for 3 bucks, and I scanned it with the SellerAmp app, and you can see it sells 52 times a month. I'm also going to be selling it for about $15. So after it's all said and done, I'll make almost $5 profit selling this item. Not too bad at all. We also don't have a ton of competitors here, and they're all even more expensive than that by cost, right? So this is a pretty good example of just like a quick base hit product that I'd go ahead and send into Amazon. When we're trying to buy items, obviously we want to find the fastest sellers, but you can still make big profits on slow movers. So check this out, right? So I'm scanning this one right here. They've got these clearanced for 3 bucks right now. If I check out this bottle, you can see $3 clearance. And then over on Amazon, these sell a little bit slow. Usually I like to look for that like 30 sales per month minimum. This is 22, and honestly in this case, we're buying them for $2.99. I'm gonna over triple my money here. I'm making $6.54 profit selling this, and I can see that there's only one other FBA be a competitor. So really I only have one serious competitor on this listing, make $6 profit, and there's 5 of these on the shelf, so 25, $30 profit, not too bad at all there. So we found a major winner here. Check this out. So we got this backpack right here. It's like a hiking backpack, that type of thing. Makes sense, right? People are needing to drink lots of water on the hikes. It's summer. And when I scan it with the SellerAmp app, it's showing me that it's actually selling for $89.99 on Amazon. TJ Maxx, they're selling it for about $40. And so when I plug all that in, I'm gonna make about $30 profit selling this exact item. We can see it sells about 400 times a month, split between all the different colors and stuff. But this one right here is an awesome find, and we definitely will be picking more of these up at different stores. All right, so I found another item that really shows off how much demand can really affect prices. So just like this backpack listing, right? Let's go ahead and scan the barcode and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So when we're looking at this, we are gonna be able to buy this for $20. And right now the price is pulling up at around 35, but you can see all those other offers on there. You see how they are like all a lot higher priced. And when we check out the charts feature down here, that buy box price has been jumping up and down a ton. Moving into back to school where this type of stuff's gonna be selling really fast, that price is definitely gonna go up. And so in my mind, it goes to at least $39 where we're making a pretty solid profit. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 42. It already has gone to 42. And right there, you'd make $9 profit, right? So we definitely want to grab these, and any of the future stores we go to as well, we'll keep grabbing these and collecting those profits. So hopefully from those examples, you can see the types of products that are good for you to sell on Amazon as a beginner. But I also want to go ahead and address 2 really important questions that you're probably wondering after that part of the process. So great, sure, we went out to stores, we found some profitable products, but what do I do with them now? That's the piece of the puzzle that a lot of people don't like to talk about. And so let's talk about gating brand name products and how to actually send those products into Amazon as fast as you can. Because at the end of the day, we can go out and buy as many products as we want, but if we're not actually selling them and shipping them off to Amazon, we don't make any money. So that first topic, ungating big name brands to sell on Amazon, if we want to sell any of those popular brands that we found, a lot of them will be auto ungated to sell. So for example, here's a brand that I tried to ungate recently, and just because of the fact that I had an Amazon seller account, Amazon just automatically approved me to sell that brand. And you'll probably find that at least a couple of the brands that we found today in store, you can probably do the exact same thing for your store. Even as a brand new seller, you can get a lot of things auto ungated. But if you go into Seller Central, you try to add that product to your inventory and it says you need to apply to sell, don't let that stop you in your tracks. That confused the heck out of me as a seller about 5 years ago. No one was really sharing this secret, but if you want to get ungated to sell those big popular brands, the easiest route to take is just getting an online order confirmation from a retailer who sells that brand. So for example, on some of those like niche beauty brands, if you were gated in one of those brands, you just go to a website like Target or VitaCost, buy 10 units of that product, and then submit that invoice off to Amazon, and they should approve you as long as all of your documentation matches what's on your Amazon seller account. If you do get denied or anything like that, I always just take a picture of the item, add my tracking information, anything like that. And the reason why we have to do an online invoice and we can't just use the receipt we found at TJ Maxx today is because we have to have our personal business information on that invoice, and doing it online lets that happen. Getting a receipt in person, it often doesn't hold up for ungating standards, but as long as you're doing a good job of taking pictures, keeping your receipts, all that kind of stuff, if Amazon ever needs proof that your items are real, you can use those. And then the other big topic that we need to address, how do we actually ship this stuff off to Amazon? I don't want to bore you with all the nitty-gritty details. If you want to watch me create a shipment live step by step so you can see the exact process, I'll leave a link to that video right here. But basically, we're just going to take those items that we found today, we're going to box them all up, and we're going to put our own custom FN SKU labels on it. It's basically just like a fancy word for having your own custom barcode, so that when that product shows up at Amazon and you make the sale, Amazon can just scan that barcode and they say, hey, all right, Mark made the sale in this example, let's give Mark some money, and reduce his inventory by 1. And so through that process, you'll take your inventory, you'll put those custom barcode labels on it, you'll put it down into some boxes, and then you'll buy your FBA shipping and create all the shipment through a software called Boxem. It'll cost you about 60 cents per pound to ship products into Amazon's warehouse. And then once it arrives, the nice part is that Amazon does all the order fulfillment, customer check-ins, all that type of stuff, and we can just get back to hitting more stores or sourcing online to find more profitable items for our store. So hopefully you got a ton of value out of today's video. If you did, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, the like button. Make sure you also check out a SellerAmp free trial if you haven't already used the tool that we've been using all day to find those profitable products. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that. I'm always super happy to help out with that. But I really appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you next time.